Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to our Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. All right, NASCAR Cup Series, Wurth 400 from Dover Motor Speedway. Tomorrow, 400 laps, 400 miles, 3 stages. 120, 120, 160. This is the 105th race ever at Dover Motor Speedway. Chance of rain to move the start time up an hour and hopefully get it in. Now, here's the thing. Last year, this race was delayed till Monday. What I don't want to have happen is whomever wins this, and it's rain shortened, there's a pretty good chance of that, and maybe it's somebody's first winner. I don't want to hear that's any less than any other win. It's not. It's bullcrap when people say that stuff. Anyway, 2022, the first race, the only race on Dover Motor Speedway in the next Generation 7 car. Stage 1, Denny Hamlin, one number stage, followed by Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, Martin Truex Jr. Stage 2, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, Martin Truex Jr., Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And then the top 10 in the race was Chase Elliott, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ross Chastain, Christopher Bell, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Chris Buescher, Kevin Harvick, Eric Jones. We had 13 cautions for 75 laps. Now, in the last 15 NASCAR races at the Monster Mile, Chevy's won 8, Toyota 5, Ford 2. In the last, and it was broken down by 7 of those wins, 7 by Hendrick, 5 by Gibbs, 2 by Stewart-Haas, 1 by Roush Racing. In the last 10, only Hendrick, Gibbs, and Stewart-Haas won at this track. 5 by Hendrick, 3 Gibbs, 2 Stewart-Haas. Now, as we know, Josh Berry will be replacing Alex Bowman in the 48 Ally car. Now, if you see the video across the top, I actually did a video and give my opinion on the Alex Bowman situation. Opinion stays there. Go check that video out if you want to hear it. All right, at Dover Motor Speedway since 2020. So yeah, I'm combining some next gen and Gen 6 car stats, but at Dover, it's the only option you have. So at Dover since 2020, 2 races, Kyle Larson, 4.0. Kevin Harvick, 5 races, average finish 5.0 with a win. Martin Truex Jr., 8.8 over 4 races. Ross Chastain, 9.0 over 2 races. Chase Elliott, 12.0 over 4 races with a win. Denny Hamlin, 12.0 over 4 races with a win. Kyle Busch, 12.0 over the 4 races. Joey Logano, 12.0 over the 4 races. And then Brad Keselowski, 13.3. Now, one thing that I've found is if you look at similar tracks, there's not too many tracks that are similar to Dover, but we do have a similarity. Dover Motor Speedway has 24-degree banking. So if you look at tracks that have at least 24-degree banking that are not super speedways, so we're talking about the Bristols of the world, we're talking about Darlington, Charlotte, Texas. Those 6 races from last year. Michael McDowell averaged 10.0. Christopher Bell averaged 10.1, but he had 4 top 5s and 5 top 10s in 6 races. Denny Hamlin 10.6 with a win. Tyler Reddick 11.6 with a win. Justin Haley 12.5. Kyle Larson 12.8. Eric Jones 12.8 in a win. Kevin Harvick 13.0. Logano 13.8 in a win. Chase Briscoe 13.8. William Byron 14.1. Chris Buescher 17.1 in a win. Chase Elliott 18.1 in a win. Now, we have playoffs. We got to talk about playoffs. The whole win and you're in. So after 10 races, we've had 7 different winners. I still feel we will get to 16 different winners in the regular season. I still want a regular season champion to not win a race. So if I could forecast and say, this is what I want, I think this would be the greatest thing ever. At this point in time, I would want to see Ross Chastain, because he's highest in points with a win the regular season championship, which puts him in the playoffs. And we have 16 different winners. That means a driver without a win is in the playoffs. A driver with a win is out of the playoffs. So those 7 drivers right now, we have Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, William Byron, all with 2 wins. Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Joe Logano, and Ricky Stenhouse, each with 1. Then we got Ross Chastain, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Chase Briscoe, Chris Buescher, and Dino Suarez. Now, I have taken Alex Bowman out of that list because right now Alex Bowman has got 270 points and is sitting 9th in points. And so he will probably, you figure 20 points, 22 points. He'll drop under 13th-ish after this week, and then over the next 3 weeks, he'll drop farther. So right outside, Austin Cindric minus 16, Michael McDowell minus 27, Ty Gibbs minus 30, and Bubba Wallace minus 38. He is currently 21st overall in points. Again, 4 races. If you look at Alex Bowman over the 10 races so far this year, he's averaged, let's see, what was his penalty? 60, so 320 is where he should be at. So 320, 32 points. So he misses 4 races. That's 128 points. He's going to lose. So he'll probably be down around 16. He'll be right around the cut line more than likely when he gets back. But then he'll have to win to be in. Now, I mean, he can still, as long as he's within the top 16 and has that waiver, he's in the playoffs. Same thing with Chase Elliott. He can still be in the top 16. He just has to get that win to make sure. So if we have 10 different winners, Alex Bowman and Chase Elliott both are within the top 16 in overall points, they'll be in the playoffs. But you can't guarantee that. Because, again, right now, Chase Elliott's 31st in points with 1 point out of the top 30. We know we don't have that rule anymore, but that's where he's at. He's kind of mired down there. So, all right, the picks, the 4 picks. Got to go with Chase Elliott, the defending champion. Christopher Bell. The wells he has ran on these bank tracks, 5 top 10s, 4 top 5s. He finished 4th last year. He was 3rd in stage 1. And then Kyle Larson, that boy can win anywhere. Young Money is what they're calling him. Both of these drivers, NASCAR 75 greatest drivers. Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott, that is. Christopher Bell. And then my 4th pick, I'm going with the guy that finished 2nd last year, the 2023 Daytona 500 winner, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Those are my 4 picks to win the Wurth 400 at Dover Motor Speedway. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.